Ladies and gentlemen of the grimdark future, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to this live showdown. It's going to be myself and the Eldar facing off against the dreaded Necrons. So let's get this party started and have some fun. So I don't know why that building didn't build there. Should be able to drop it hot like it's there. That is the aspect portal, our barracks, and we're going to be going very heavily into very fast Dark Reapers, trying to use our range and the fleet-footed upgrade to really get that speedy capture on the map. So that's going to be the game plan. We'll see how it goes. Alright, Guardians are out. Usually I like to go 2 Guardians, but this is really like my third 1v1 game as these guys, so still learning the ropes, but I've been having a lot of fun. It's such a change of pace to have a faction like this, you know, compared to playing like Necrons, which are so slow, which is really what I've been dabbling in quite a bit. Alright, Guardian's going to go over here. We do have this, and when this is done, we're going to go ahead and get a plasma generator here, and we are going to have our other worker out, who of course can help us speed build that. Alright, so that's captured. That's getting captured over there. We'll get this one, and then we're going to do the Dark Reaper add-on here when we can. The Aspect, yes. Really like the Howling Banshees too, man. You can get some crazy maneuvering on the map with those guys. Necrons, though, if they do get that Death Star going, certainly can be very hard to deal with. Alright, so you're going to come down here, buddy. And let's go ahead and get the Dark Reaper coming out. So you're going to do this, and this, and this. Okay. I dig it. Listening post going to be necessary, so let's get one here. Got to watch out for the dreaded Flayed 1.5 timing push there. Kind of scary if it does happen. Those guys are going to get this, and then you can come here, and you can come here and get all these. Great. So we are going to go harass with the Dark Reapers. We're going to go probably 2 of them, I'm thinking. We want to. Do we want to do that? Did I click another? That's the Banshee out on there. You want to get another Dark Reaper in a minute, but firstly we'll go to the base. Just sauce this one out, and we don't have the fleet-footed upgrade yet. Is it ready? Okay, it's about to finish. That one is insanely good. Just gives you a huge speed boost around the map, and is really, really menacing. Alright, so we're going to run to the Necron base, go see if we can get some freebies, maybe harass some of the workers or something. We will see. You need to make sure to turn this off, because when it's active you do get a bit of a penalty, I believe, to your accuracy or something. So, alright, so let's go get close before they can react and start shooting at these guys, and hopefully we can just knock these scarabs down. So that's one. Looking good, and do we have enough for another one? We do, so perfect. There's going to be another guy coming out here in a moment, and little gremlins have been taken down. Let's keep moving into the base. Obviously, he's going to have his warriors or other tools out here in a minute. Yeah, the Gauss turret is very, very standard. So the Lord is also out, so we're going to go fleet-footed. We're going to run away and have some fun. All right, so let's get you on the other side. We're going to send you over there. Keep taking the map where we can, and we need to get some listening posts up on the really far-reaching points, and obviously try and get those fortified. If we can take down an obelisk, that's going to be nice. You know, the Lord is probably chilling nearby, but eventually we'll have to kite him and deal with him. So he's getting shot down there. That's getting captured. That's getting captured. And tier 2. We could go for a relatively fast tier 2 push. That's also an idea. Alright, so down here, let's get another generator. That one's taking some time. We do see some warriors over there. So let's see if we can isolate them. So we're going to go isolate you guys. Get you guys coming over here and see what we can do. Alright, so the Necron Lord is chilling nearby. You have these guys. Let's get them to start shooting. You're going to come down this way, and you're going to come over here and start shooting them. And it is getting boinked a little bit. It certainly is hurting. I would imagine that's going to be turning his attention, though. But if he just sits and lets me shoot him, I mean, that's a bit of a win for us, I suppose. Alright, so back you go. Let's get you guys back. We're going to need to kite here. And yeah, just be really, really cagey with it. Alright, so turn that off. Blast them down a little bit. We do have them surrounded. A lot of good crossfire right there. And the Dark Reapers are doing it. So let's kite away from the Lord. We're going to need to run away with these guys. We don't want to be in range if we can avoid it. And we can start on the Howling Banshee tech, if at all possible. Alright, so fan out. Let's get you upgraded here, you upgraded here, you guys start shooting, and you guys come there. Perfect. Alright, so we are getting hunted pretty good. We're going to want to upgrade this. Let's run with you guys. Go fleet-footed right there, and you, in the meantime, can go grab that relic up top. Yeah, able to get away from the warrior, and we will get a Howling Banshee out relatively soon. And we want to just isolate one of his units. Yeah, we are able to kite him, but you can see the penalty is certainly adding up there. Alright, you guys shoot at these. Let's get you guys maxing out. And Howling Banshees can start getting their numbers increase as well. Alright, so the Necron Warrior is getting a pretty steady push on us. So far, so good, though. Howling Banshees can come across. Hopefully we can isolate some of these guys. And, I mean, they are losing models. They are certainly losing models. Alright, let's get you guys on the weaker unit, see if we can pick them off here. Let's get you guys back and get the Bone Singer back as well. So we're going to need to move this. Get you guys in the melee there. And now, in the meantime, you guys start shooting. Use Howling Banshees. Not Howling Banshees, but Warp Spider's going to need to run the other way. And let's hope the Banshees can wipe out one of those units there. Alright, so we micro away. We do this. We kite you guys back. Let's go get a listening post here. We still have to, you know, keep our economy functional during all this. And hopefully we can get a critical mass of the Howling Banshees over there, and they can do some work. Alright, so you keep running. Let's do this. Howling Banshee's able to get a full wipe over there, most likely. Let's run to the bottom. And are they going to get a wipe? He might be able to teleport them home. We'll have to see. Do I have any Bone Singers laying around? You have some, so I want to repair this, obviously, if we can. I think he's still trying to resurrect guys there. A little bit hard to say. I don't have enough for another Howling Banshee, but looks like I could lose that, which is going to hurt. All right, so let's get you guys down there. Time up in melee. Come on. If we can get the save on this, that's going to be pretty massive. All right, so these guys, in the meantime, let's go back down to the base. Keep you guys kiting there. We got the repairs on, and the Banshees are now going to tie them down in melee, which is going to be great. All right. In the meantime, let's go middle, get the critical location, and I think our Alpha Strike here is going to pay off. This one needs to be updated because our economy isn't great, but yeah, the shooting is going okay. Got to keep you guys running. Let the ladies who are designed for melee get in melee here. Okay, and it looks like he is going to get the kill on that, so we're going to need to get another Bone Singer, and let's see if I can get a Howling Banshee out. I seriously doubt it because we don't have any more webways or anything, but I think we are winning this fight here. I think these guys are getting karate chopped a little bit. So we're going to start on the Aspect Portal. Howling Banshees, how are they looking? They still have 7 models. Let's make sure they're replenishing, and yeah, finally we're dealing with that crossfire effectively. It was a long time of scrapping, that's for sure. All right, let's go there, and you're finishing this. We're going to need another Bone Singer there. And it looks like the Dark Reapers and the Howling Banshees have gotten it done. Okay, so we've successfully cleaved them. They have delved too greedily and too deeply, and he is going to get a Summoning Core online there. And we're going to head to the middle, see if we can deal with this. All right, hopefully we can get that critical point. That would be really, really nice. So Listening Post. Listening Post here. We need one back here as well. And we don't have enough money at the moment. Okay. So are these guys tanking it? They are. So let's get you. See if we can knock this Necron Lord off. I would like to finish capturing that if at all possible. Let's get you. And do we have another one over here? I think we've got one there. Let's go get one of the Relic. Okay, and there it is. Great. So the middle's going to come to us. I think we can push a little bit, not too crazy, but we got them hemmed in there. Are going to be capturing that outside point there. Really a big fan of the frickin' Howling Banshees. So it increases weapon accuracy, or decreases it while active. Got it. Understood. So once we can get stable here, that's going to be upgraded there. We're going to need that. I'm pretty sure he's still on tier 1 for a hot minute here. We're going to go rotate around here and see if we can get a little bit of harass going on those guys. And then we can harass over here with these, using the speed boost to get everybody nice and sauced. All right, so Necron Lord is there. We're going to unleash on him there, going after some Scarabs on the far side. The Lord is getting karate chopped a little bit, but let's just go ahead and get back. Okay, so how's this looking here? We do wipe down one of his builder units. He gets the flayed ones coming over there. So a little bit scary, but we need to consolidate our forces. And I think it's time to just go tier 2 and maybe even get a Farseer too. All right, so let's go this. And we're going to go for the Soul Shrine back here, build that in the base. And gather and gather. So let's gather our army, see if we can get a critical mass. And yeah, we are going to want... Oh, we got to redo the add-ons. Oh, interesting. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a tech that got researched, but we should be able to wreck this army here, I'm thinking. I'm not sure. All right, so that's going to finish. We'll get the double worker on that, and we're going to need to get the webway, so we're going to get a webway gate in the base. And cool, so now we can probably dive this. I'm thinking we have enough Howling Banshee action. Dark Reapers are going to be nasty, and let's just go ahead and probably get back while that Solar Flare is active. For now, we're going to lose one Listening Post, but really it's not the end of the world. All right. Let's go get another one out there, wait for the solar flares to wear off, and then we're going to chase them down. Restock, spend extra resources, and yeah, we obviously want to get you sauced out as well. Okay, great. So we're going to chase those down. We have the tier 2 coming, and now we can increase our capacity a little bit. We'll set up a webway over here for a little bit of mobility and get you guys tied down in melee. I think our shooting is getting it done. The Howling Banshees are taking some heavy damage, but really, really like the Howling Banshees. I think I'm going to try and get another one here. All right, let's use the speed buff, get away from you, try and set up shop. These guys are going to do this. Let's get him shooting again. Just got a micro. If he's on Guardians, we don't give a shit about that, right? Okay, great. So now we just kill his Lord with everything and should be able to karate chop that thing. All right, let's mix in the Farseer. Don't know how early you should get the Farseer, in general, but yeah, it seems like it's a pretty good unit. Do this, and let's come over here and get a Listening Post right up on his base. We can have you capture this. We're going to move you guys and have you guys stay here and capture that. We can take off the auto replen. Do a little bit of that. Certainly have good map control. We got a lot of nodes. Could get a gateway up in the middle, one of the ones, and get it with the upgrades that provide healing and whatnot. Okay, I think I should probably just wait till tier 2 before I try and finish him. I don't want to throw the game, so we are going to get the Soul Shrine. I can get Warp Spiders. It's probably going to be really good considering his army composition. So we do have the Soul Shrine here. And now Farseer is being built, and then the Warp Spiders, we need a support portal, is it? Okay. So that is what we want to get. Although I think just some of my basic vehicles would probably just own him, so I think we're going to go support portal here. Get those guys, and then we can get some of the upgrades here for the infantry squads. Yeah, it's the accuracy and the range. We can get the war gear, and then the Call of War for the Banshees. So we're just going to get like the upgrades to basically all of our army and see how it plays out. Don't really know it's ideal, but we will find out. Okay, let's go roll in the middle here, and in the meantime, we can creep around the sides. I need to get another listening post here. He did destroy that one. It looks like Homie was lurking there. Is going to be discovering one of my points, so let's see if we can run into his base and bash him power, and at least force a respawn on there. Yeah, force him to kind of pull back. All right, so he's moving. Yeah, I could sprint. Don't think so. I want to keep my army together, so I think we're going to do that. I do not have much in the way of power, so Farseer's out. Let's get her over there. And we're going to go and try and knock some shit down. Maybe we can get his greater summoning core too. Not sure. That is his summoning core, which means flayed ones. We'll take down the obelisk for now. In the meantime, we are capturing in the middle, and we are going to need some more friggin' generators because we just spent a bunch on the other goodies there. All right, so we're going to take down the summoning core. He's very, very slow. He's waddling through the middle. Arguably should have gone for the power bash here. Nice usage. I think his lord got nearby, so let's pull back. We don't want to get caught in a bad position. We are Eldar, so we got to be sneaky. If he does overextend here, we can maybe kill his whole army, or kill his Necron Lord at least, because he just uses teleport. You guys for sure are going to want to pull back, and he does manage to get away there. So we can decap this, and let's retreat. And how are we looking there? All right, so the grab tanks are coming. We can get the upgrade. That makes him very good against what's it called? The freaking scaries. Okay, Seer Council. That's that. I'm still learning all the units. So we got to be careful. I think another Banshee would be good for just tying down all his warriors there. He didn't decap me, so my income is pretty insane. Do we have another Bone Seer? We have a Boner Seer over here. And let's get the Bone Seer to come down there. Great. So now we have the tank. And let's get the upgrade on it. And I'm about to have enough for another one. So yeah, we want to get the Warp Spider out on. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Warp Spider seemed pretty good. We got the tank coming up. I could do some shenanigans with it. I think we're going to be okay to just do an A-move attack against him soon. Just do the big Unga Bunga. Once we get this unit, I mean, our army is pretty damn big. I'm thinking, yeah, just Warp Spider spam, but they take a long time to get. I know that. Okay, so that's going to be 150 for another tank. And once we get that, we're going to be ready to fight. Okay, so let's come to the middle. Let's press top to buy time for our middle capture. This one can be uber captured there. Okay, so here he is. He's just about ready to be buttered up. And I'm pretty sure we got most of the essential upgrades. Yeah, it's the Farseer ability. So Farseer, yeah, the Psychic Storm, morale, and friendly squad is getting guided. Okay, got it. We're learning on the go, guys. We're learning on the go.
Nothing is hidden from my
Let's go here, and if he doesn't have any immortals out, my tanks are probably going to give him the business. He does have the turret in his defense there, so that is going to be there chilling for him. Let's get some Warp Spiders. So even if we lose this, hopefully we can do our thing. And this is the Psychic Storm, so we're going to do that over here. Drop it like it's hot, and there it goes. Nice little Psychic Storm, and then we can drop the morale of these guys. I think he's just cooked. Let's move you guys out of that, move you guys out of this, and then we can start shooting again, and great. There we go. So now that the Dark Reapers are set back up, I think his army's just going to get torn to shreds. We got the Warp Spiders coming, and the vehicles, of course, will provide some nice utility. So we're going to keep shooting, keep shooting. I think they're caught in that beam. Wow, the range on that was really substantial. Okay, so now they're going to start shooting. Great. So the Immortals are out, so we need to micro this thing away. And we need to get you guys on top of the Immortals to shut that shit down. Go, 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 if you can. Get a Seer, come over here, repair this bad boy, and cool. Some Flayed Ones also. Flayed Ones are being menacing, so let's get you guys back. Keep you guys on the Immortals there, and you guys can just shoot the Flayed Ones to pieces there. Okay, outstanding. Get into the Warp Spider, and we can upgrade there. The middle is coming into our favor. We can get the outside upgraded too, although I don't have the resources for it. And just kill the anti-vehicle stuff. And then we can get another one of these transport ships. And here comes our Warp Spiders. These guys are pretty mean. They have some teleporting shenanigans as well. Lapse and micro there, but should be able to replenish them. No big deal. All right, so how's it looking to the base? Basically, they're just getting farmed, and that is going to be the dub. That was a good game. That was really, really scrappy, man. I enjoyed that. I don't know quite what everything does yet with the Eldar, but I'm getting some of the basics. The Howling Banshees, the Farseer. It's so weird having a fast army too, like an army that's quick and fast and furious. So the other vehicles, we have the Grav Tank, the Viper, effective against infantry or vehicles. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Wraith Lord, I think, is like our siege unit. It's very similar to like a Dreadnought, right? And then we have the Nightwing add-on aspect, which is our flying unit. All right, and of course we have the Seer Councils, the other elite units, but that game didn't get to that point. GG. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. That was actually a really good, sweaty, contested game. He put me on the back foot for sure, but we did manage to keep him on tier 1, and I think we crushed him on the resources as well. Yeah, we had a pretty good eco behind all that. All right, folks, hopefully you enjoyed that one. We'll see you next time. If you have any pro tips for Eldar, I'd greatly appreciate it. But so far, the fleet-footed really seems to be the way to go, with the Dark Reapers, a little bit of micro here and there, what's not to love. Adios, do widzenia, see you guys on the other side, and we will be streaming Eldar a little bit later today. Probably about 4 or 5 hours from when this video is posted, so we'll see you then.